And it's an interesting one with having a former professional here, Mr. Carlton Cole, about Christmas. And the word I heard a lot there was overindulge. And especially now with Calvin Phillips coming back from the England camp and being called overweight by Guardiola. How difficult must Christmas be? Because I tell you what, I will not lie, brother. In the last month, I've just eaten rubbish. And I'm just like, and you know in your mind, it's like, yeah, it's New Year's, January I'll start, and I'll eat like normal. Footballers, you can't do that.
No, look. Like that Calvin Phillips thing kind of confuses me because like he's been away with England training every day and eating good food. No, how's he come back overweight? What's he been doing? What's he been eating everybody else's plate as well? Like, no, I don't understand how that's happened. But anyway, probably there's a bar that's set, and Pep says if you go over this, then that means you're overweight. Might not mean he's unfit, but it means he's overweight. Now in the days when I was playing, obviously, we always, like most of my managers that was at West Ham, we'd always, like Christmas Day, would be, like, you have the morning with your family and then would go straight to the hotel afterwards from about 6 o'clock onwards.
6 p.m?
6 p.m.
Yeah.
So we'd have the day with the family, then we'd go straight to the hotel and spend the rest. And if you haven't eaten, then there'll be a dinner there for you as well. So it wasn't that bad. So we'd always have options for food, but overindulging, I don't think you really had the chance to. And as long as you like professional and the manager trusts you, you should always come back all right.
How many years would you say you did that routine of like
every
being
year,
a professional?
all my life.
All
my life. So like when I did retire, the Christmas period was weird for me. It's like, what do we do here? Like, because I felt like I was supposed to go to hotels, so I was actually not eating. I wasn't eating that much at lunchtime. Do you know what I mean? I was like, no, Carlton, you can do this now. You can actually eat and overindulge and have a swig of wine if you want. Like, you can do your thing.
It's interesting you say that because when I speak to former professionals and they talk about that coming out of that world and that sort of mollycoddled world of being a professional footballer where everything's done for you and you know your routine and where you got to be. It's funny, even we had this the other day. You didn't have a GP when you left.
No, yeah. So little things like that. I didn't have a GP. Like, club doctor was my doctor, innit? So then you come out of football, then you got all these things that open up to you. You think, oh, I've got to get that sorted. You don't know where. So yeah, it is totally different when you come out of the bubble.
Yeah, because even speaking to our fellow talkSPORTman Darren Ambrose the other day, and he said a similar kind of situation. I think he finished his career and he was having a run with one of his daughters at the park, pulled a hamstring, and he's like, right, I need to go to the club doctor. It's like, I don't have a club doctor anymore.
I've maintained a great relationship with West Ham, so I've got those resources available to me. But at the same time, ones that don't, you got to organize, reshuffle and organize your life again, because these things do happen. You don't have that sort of option anymore.
And what about, like, say, New Year's Eve? I remember a couple of years ago, during his career, Rio Ferdinand got pelters, didn't he? For saying, Happy New Year's, think about us when we can't go out tonight because we're in our hotel rooms. And everyone's like, I think you earn enough money not to care. Do you remember that?
Well, with footballers, yes, we've had to sacrifice from when we were kids.
Yeah.
You know, like, that's just the way
it's gone.
It's our normal habitat. Like, we don't really indulge, we don't really enjoy, because we know we have to entertain on New Year's Day, on Boxing Day. We know that's when we have to be at our best.
Was there ever a time you thought, I could just bin this off and go home and have
No, I used to love this period because I made the most of it. I always used to score around this area, so I'd score no goals for the whole season. But the Christmas period, the New Year's come up, I'm there, mate.
And that's why all the West Ham...
Because everyone, maybe all the rest of the players have overindulged.
All the West Ham fans have forgiven you by Christmas, like our phone, because you scored some goals at Christmas.
And I always remember, I used to always play Fulham around this time as well, and I always used to get on the goals scoring sheet, so I'm really happy about that.
But like when they say, like, I heard Gabby there talking about like having a light lunch. What does a light Christmas lunch look like?
I don't know what lights for him. Like, we got all different barriers of not barriers. I'll say thresholds of light. I should say, yeah. I don't know what. Do you know what? A light salad is that light salad, or is it a salad and a bit of chicken?
A Christmas Day salad and just plain chicken.
Yeah.
Any seasoning?
Nah, you got to keep it dry. Maybe a bit of sweet chili. You know what I mean? Maybe a bit of sweet chili might go down. But no. To be honest, like this period is we do sacrifice as footballers, and rightly so. Like this is the period of the festive period that you used to be able to enjoy. I wasn't able to enjoy it, but then when you hear Rio saying that, obviously he's not looking at it in that way, like it's a bad thing. He just wants you to go and enjoy it, and then he's going to be entertaining you on the weekend.
And that's it. We can forgive Rio. We're forgiving Rio for that. We forgave him ages ago. And if you want to forgive anyone, or possibly not forgive anyone, 03717 2233